Hey, welcome back. So here we have the geometry in the video description. As usual, you have the link. So there are different geometries here. So you have the standard, let's say bold with nothing there. Okay, just the basic one. And here you can get an idea what I was doing. No, so let me show you. So here, as usual, remember I like to prepare my geometry, so I created all the boxes, how everything will look like. I know where will be my free surface level. For blockMesh, I know this coordinates, so I can add it in blockMesh and do my mesh. And here also I split everything to show you that I split my domain, and in reality this is what it will looks like. You know, in blockMesh I have all the coordinate of these vertices. I also have a plane that we can add there in the interface and so on. So always, my advice, always do this. Doesn't cost you anything, so you get an idea how it looks like. Then have here, okay, this is to modify. Okay, so let me go here and let's visit these steps, okay, before doing anything, because this is very interesting what I'm doing. So as you recall the tutorial of the Wolnávr Dynamic logo, that we use a drawing. In this case, exactly saying, I found these drawings in the internet. Well, let's use this drawing to draw our geometry. So see that here you have the keel, the boulder, everything. So now you need to sketch on top of that. So remember that you go here, you import, and here, well, when you import, you will have your drawings, and then to use those drawings, okay, you can go select to sketch on whatever plane, sketch, and then here you have insert AutoCAD drawing or an image, and then you look for the image, you insert it, you scale it, and there you go. Okay, so this is basically what I'm doing. So I have my images, and let's take a look at each one. Now let's look at that. You click there, you go in the, and just follow the lines at this point. So let's take a look at the logic that I follow here. Okay, so this is my hole. Okay, so after following, now you have different sketches. Just add it. So let me go here. My sketch. Okay, the other sketch. Okay, so here, look at that. I have this sketch. Kind of, I created an image there. Know that how will be the cross section. So you get the height there, then the dimensions, and the other, well, this, I didn't have that view, so I kind of did a little bit inference how that will look like. Then here the back region, so you can follow that what I was doing. So basically, and here you have different region, this face that probably did it on purpose. Now I put a small X, but this is very small, and later we're going to see that there will be some precision, no arithmetic precision, because they mentioned 10 to the minus 6 and so on, might be problematic. But look at that, what we have is, and let me move it here, section 1, section 2, and section 3. And basically what we can do here is just, we can sweep, that's all. Okay, this face to this face and to face. And then this suite also we can control with guidelines and so on. So I don't want to go into too many details, but move here, you have this option, which is this one, and it has a lot of control. The help is fantastic in onshape, so follow the help. But look at that, there you go. So this is what we're doing. Okay, we added continuity, so you can add different options. So feel free to play, you will see different results. There you go. So this, at this point, you have your hole. You are done. So we keep reading here what we're doing and see that I created here different, these are support planes. So in each of these planes, I will use it to do something. So in this case, these planes will be used, okay, I use going to use then to split my geometry. So I have plane 1, 2, 3 to do something. So here, let's see this sketch. Don't recall. Okay, here I start to sketch here in the bottom to create the keel. So see that also I have the shape of the keel there. So let me hide this. And in the drawing, you have an idea, the keel. So probably this is not nice there, so it's better to add here something like that, rounded. See that I'm using symmetry important of the constraint, so I change just one of these and one connector and it will have the effect all over. So constraining is very important. So let's go to the case. So you have that sketch. Let me go another plane. What was happening there just to... Okay, so now the second plane here, I move it. So see a support plane and pretty much it's the end of the keel here. So basically again, an extrusion from this sketch that is here to this one in the bottom. I do my second sketch there, and there you go. The second sketch is there. Another love, and fantastic. You have the kill there. And you can get an idea that everything's like that. So now we have the bull here. This is a little bit tricky in the sense that this is not tricky for meshing. I don't want to go into details, the kind of geometry, but see that I create just the cross section and then it's a revolve. But usually this surface of revolution, you will see when you save the STL and you open it, they're very particular. You have singularity, singular points, and sometimes they can give you problems from the geometrical point of view, but it's not a big issue, but you should be aware of that. So basically, it's a revolve. Okay, so let me go here. So there you go, revolve, and each of these operations, look at that, I'm doing add, merging everything automatically. You can do it individually, new par, and then you do the Boolean, you have the Booleans operations here. So now we have this fillet, you add a fillet there, fantastic. So now look at that, is very similar to our sketch. Then more fillets and so on. I don't recall, then you follow, but these are steps here. Look at that, I am splitting the geometry using the planes. So these planes, I use it to split. Why I did it, I completely forgot. It was probably to do some manipulation just to show you, but honestly, I completely forget why I split this. Probably I think I recall I was measuring inertia by section and then inside I was doing something like that, honestly, but okay, a little bit show off. Okay, so here we have more planes. Mirror, okay, so it's a mirror operation, but okay, I'm mirroring something there. I don't recall why. Boolean. So let's move here. We have this sketch. Okay, at this point, okay, these are the... Let me stop here because here for our purposes, and now I can hide this. So I can sort of better look at that. We have the geometry. Okay, at this point, this is the geometry. So we have the keel there, we have the main hole, different sections. Again, I don't recall why I split it like that, probably just to show off. And the rest here, there is this mirror operation. What was this mirror? That for me is not clear. Let me go. Mirror. A mirror denial, right? Okay. Okay. Probably later I did this mirror for something I don't recall. But at this point, I created my domain. All the regions are here. Okay. And here, Boolean operation just to merge the whole body. And here I have this offset surface, which surface I'm taking here. Okay, so I'm taking this surface, the front one, that is important, and I can export it and then use it to apply the region refinement. So pretty much here you have your workflow. Feel free to follow. Okay. Uh, Then if you see why, what was the reason to this splitting? Now, honestly, I recall that I was mentioning local inertia, but then rather than that, from the geometrical point of view, you needed also that mirror operation. I don't recall, probably there is something. Ah, yeah, I recall because also, yeah, I wanted to add curvature there, control that loft and so, but that mirror is not used for anything. So this is it, the geometry. So at this point, remember what you can do. Okay, so here now we can see keel right. Okay, I mirror, I have just the keel there that I can export it. So probably, yeah, that was the reason was that mirror. You can export this one, right click, export STL OBJ, it's up to you. And then you have all the other regions that descend, you can export everything. So at this point, we're done. This is our boat. Just spend some time, as I say, now you can understand a lot of things, your distance and everything. Also, as I mentioned here, that we're going to need these faces. So see that, select this face, you have this option offset by 0, and now that says face is here. You can export it as STL, and when you export it and you use surface features, now you're going to properly capture all these edges that previously, if you use the whole geometry, like in this case, it's difficult to capture. Okay, so it's up to you to select. In my case, I selected all surfaces. Now later, and I did some other operation later, we're going to see now that, for instance, the leading edge, I created another surface just to add the region refinement there and so on. Okay, so this is it with the basic geometry. See you next video. Bye.